So sometimes I want to tag students for a focus group for intervention. So normally I use the sort buttons to single out students who need support or that intervention. So you can see the sort buttons are they look like little bar graphs above. You see under level stage, this can sort by level or stage. Tapping this one sorts by accuracy. Let's say I want to sort by comprehension. So I tap it once, it sorts, it kind of goes through a cycle. Here you see it, the empty ones at the beginning, and then then it goes the weakest to the strongest. And tap again, it just goes back to normal. So I'm just going to go through to this spot. So say I want to tag these students right here and do some intervention with them. So I'm going to go up here. I've tagged them. I've indicated who I need to do the work with. And then I'm going to tag students for focus group. This opens up the intervention module. I'm going to type a title. So the title would be comprehension, whatever I want to call it. Comprehension. Yeah, I'll tap that. Subject. There's reading or writing. Now, if there's nothing here or the subject you want isn't there, you tap this little cog at the end of it and you just type in what you want. Let's do maths and put the color that you want it to be. Let's say blue. And then that'll come up in the choices now. Assigned to, again, this right now, you see it's blank. If I tap this here, this will come up in the future. I'm going to put my name, Pat Van Tassel, because maybe I'm the person that's going to work with these students or do this work with them. And I'm going to tap main user. But okay, so I'm the main user for this. Now, if I was going to send this to somebody else to work and they're going to do this work with them, I could tap in their name, John Doe, and type in their email, blah, 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 at blah, 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 blah.com. And then, I'm just going to close this out, comes back here. Could choose John Doe's, and this would email, I could email this to him and it has whatever I put down here in details. Let's say it's, I'm saying reading, comprehension. Now I type what we're going to do. Watch silent movie and make inferences. And I could actually down here, links, I could put a link to the actual movie or a link to a sheet that's going to work on. I can save those for the future as well. But you'll see, my students are tagged. I'm done now. I'm just going to submit this. I'm going to send it to myself. I'm going to be the one working on it. So I'm going to submit. Would you like to save this lesson? So this whole lesson I just created. If I plan on using it again in the future, so say I did put in a link to a movie and some kind of worksheet and I did a real good job on the description, I might save this for the future, but this is kind of junk, so I'm just going to say no thanks. And so it comes up here in this focus group. And what this allows me to do is I'll have a whole bunch of focus group work here. This says reading, there might be a math one, it might be a science, it might be several reading ones. When I want to work on it, I can drag it over to intervention and tap on it. And then I basically just give a rating. So I go here. This is kind of just like the assessment book. I just say they're on their way. This person got it. This person got it. This person got it. And then I can put the comment in and again, copy the comment and paste it just like we did in the other thing. And then I could submit. And when I submit, done, it's all set. Let's say I'm finished. I'm all finished with that. I can see right now the status is on intervention. If I tap here, the button here, actually I'm going to put submit again, submit. I can drag it over to focus group completed. I'm all done with that group. Even though the person didn't get it yet, I'm done. And I can archive that. So press archive. And then it says there are some students who did still require intervention. A new group will be created for these students. So you see Anita Bath didn't quite get it, but everyone else did. So it's just saying, hey, somebody didn't get it. Do you want to do another focus group to work on with those students, or that student in this case? And I could say no, just archive. I'm going to leave it. Or I can say okay, and it automatically it'll archive the one that we just did and create a whole new one. You'll see when I tap on this one, there's only Anita Bath. And it shows what she was at last time. She was on her way last time. So maybe this time got it, and I can move through the whole process again.